Hello, everybody who is watching the playback. How are we doing? How's everybody doing this fine Monster Mash readathon? I have Jen with me here from the Book Refuge. Jen, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm ready to get freaky. Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited. This is like I'm kind of starting the readathon with like some books kind of left over from September, unfortunately, but they still fit in the readathon. Like they're still
Nice.
monsters, so that's just fine.
Yeah. There's no way, unfortunately, level that I'm at now that I can take a whole 10 days to just read monster romance. I wish that I could. I really wish that I could, but especially because October decided to take every fucking arc that I'm excited for and put them in the same month.
There are so many good books coming out that I didn't
Yeah.
even know. Like last minute, that's the thing with indie romance, the last minute release,
Yeah.
like especially right now, it's
Yeah.
crazy.
It's literally my life, man. It's like trying to make my plans, and authors are like, haha, I moved to this one here.
I'm sorry, I don't know how romance, because I don't consider, like, I read probably 70% romance, 60,
Mhm.
70% romance, but I don't consider myself like a solely romance booktuber, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I
Sure.
don't do arcs very much. I don't know how people who do a lot of romance arcs can do it with the last minute publishing.
Yeah.
How do
I
you do
mean,
that? Oh my god.
you have to be careful. Yeah. It depends. I try not to pick them for the same, like more than two for the same release day, because some authors will give it to me 2 weeks ahead. But like a lot of the bigger ones now, they'll do it like 3 days ahead. I feel like it's gotten better actually, because some of the like bigger indie authors, they have a more lead time now because they do their ALC, they do the audiobooks too. So like I've been having more time for some of those, but I don't know. It just depends, man. And then some move them. Like I had an author, she moved her book up, and I was like, damn it. It's exciting that you moved your book up, but you moved it to the same day as 4 other people when before it was like another week later and she moved it up because it was done. And I'm like, well, that's fantastic. But I was like, thank you for moving it up when I have
Right.
to promote 4 books on the same day. That's where I feel bad, is then I feel like I have to pick a book that gets promoted. That's the issue. Anyway,
Yeah.
wah, 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 I get free books. It's such a sad thing. But but
Um,
anyway.
I'm texting Maggie right now, and she might be joining us later depending on work. Yeah, I cannot I'm such a bad mood reader. I guess I'm not like a bad, like that's a bad thing or something like that. But like it's hard for me. Like I have one of my most anticipated books right now, and I've had the arc of it for 2 months.
Yep.
But I haven't been in the it's Emily Wilde's the sequel to Emily Wilde, and that was my favorite book of the year so far until I read The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches,
Hmm.
and, I still haven't read the sequel because I mean, they gave me a lot of people I have friends that haven't been able to get the arc, and I feel so bad, like, I need to get to it, and they gave me, like, 4 months to read it,
Yeah.
and mm,
Nope. I'm the same way, girl. I'm the same way. So honestly, that's also my answer why I do like not having as much time, because then I don't put stuff off um till the last minute, because I only have 5 days, let's say, to read a book anyway. And then I'm like, oh, I'm so excited to read. I'm gonna read it right now. Like I got Sarah Kate's book like 2 weeks early and people are reading it. And I was like, I got other stuff to read still. I want to read it, but I'm gonna wait. And by then it's like, oh, if I read it the day before it comes out, did I really like it?
right. I still
Anyway,
have time to read the Emily Wilde book at least. I think it comes out, like, in December?
yeah. But see, then I get the other thing, because there's some that I've gotten super early and it's been great. Like, but then it feels like it takes forever before you can talk about it to anyone. Like, I still remember one of my favorite books of all time is The Takeover by T.L. Swan. And that one, made it available 3 months early on NetGalley. And I got it and I read it right away. And I was obsessed. And then I just felt like I was talking about it for 3 months and nobody else could read it. So they're
Right.
just, thanks for telling us, remind us when it comes out. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, no, I don't even I have friends that are like me and that they loved Emily Wilde, but I don't know any of them that got the arc for it.
Right.
And I'm like, so who am I going to talk to about this?
Yeah.
Who's going to talk to me about it? Hello, cool gamer. Hey, April, how are you doing? Hello. How are you guys doing? Let us know what you're reading if you're participating in Monster Mash. Obviously, if you're on the sprints, you do not have to be participating in Monster Mash. But if you are, let us know what you are reading. Like what's your strategy for like which board are you doing? Are you going like hard mode or are you doing the regular board? And like are you trying to like wipe it all out? Are you just going for like a bingo, two bingo? Like what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you reading? What prompts are you going for? I literally have 0 strategy, and I still don't know based on even my TBR whether I'm going to make a bingo. So,
I
um,
should point down everyone. I'm working on a cross stitch. So that's why I look like I'm not paying attention. I'm absolutely paying attention, but I'm working.
cute.
I know this one's gonna be a monarch. It's so beautiful. So I'm
Love it.
totally engaged, but I'm also sewing at the same time. Anyway,
I'm
I
always
was
doing something with my hands too.
yeah,
You're good.
yeah, me
I'm
too. But it's
nice
always like right
cross
below the camera
pieces.
though. Yeah, it's always right below the camera though. So that's why I'm like, I'm not picking my nails or like doing something. I'm working.
You're good. I'm trying to learn how to sketch recently, but I have crochet down by me here because I like to
Mhm.
I'm
Yeah,
always, I'm always doing with something with
yeah.
my April. I didn't read this yet. I'm sorry.
Oh, good game. Yeah, good game.
Ooh, that's on my TBR. I was supposed to read that last October.
Tentacles and teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's
I
kind
just bought that one. I
it's
just
kind
bought
of
that
like the CM Nascosta book where it's
one.
like two well, I don't know if it's 2 stories or if it's just 2 like consecutive love interests. Like, because she basically goes to a bar and gets with a female who is like she's got tentacles, but I think it's like ghosty tentacles in some way. I don't know what that means. Like I can't remember.
Yeah,
But they're not like I don't know if it's just they're not all the way physically there. I don't
sure. Well, yeah, they're like shadow ones or ghosty ones or something kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's a subgenre of stuff for sure. Like
Okay.
Julia Roberts has one that has shadow stuff. His Darkest Craving is that, and so does I think
Did I freeze or did you? Hey, babe, can you grab me my phone charger? I don't know if I froze or can you let me know if it's me that's frozen or if it's Jen that's frozen? Um, my computer charger. Nope, it's right there. Oh, okay. I think it's Jen. Okay, it's Jen. I have my husband getting me my phone charger because yeah, my computer charger because I literally can you just plug it in right over there? Because I literally thought it was me that was frozen. Okay, sorry guys. Oh, okay, it's fine. I'll plug it in during the whatever the word is called. Um, doo. Where were we? I'm scrolling all the way up. Sorry guys. Give me a second. Okay, tentacles and teeth. Um, oh, fun. Arc for Good Game. Yeah. You read a lot of arcs too. And I know so many people that do, and I just cannot. I want to. Hey Kristen, how are you doing? Um, yeah, so I didn't say I'm actually still trying to finish Spelled by Romance's book club pick. And I don't have much left. I have like 80 pages left. So if I could actually buckle down and read that tonight, then I will. But That is totally dependent on whether or not I can actually do that. I'm also reading She Came from the Swamp, which is like a short novella. It's sapphic with like a swamp. I don't know if she's like a play on like a Rusalk. Is it called a Rusalka? Rusalki? But like a swamp or water woman. Hello. Hey Vita. Packing wrong number for the readathon. I read My Roommate is a Vampire earlier. Nice. Her Soul for Revenge. I hope you like it. Oh Vita, you read it. January. Okay, so I have a lot of time. Okay, well at least I know I can talk to you about it. Daniel L. Jensen. That you read that way before that's coming out too. I want to read that. Well, I hope you have fun playing around with some different monster romances. Muscles and Monsters by Ashley Bennett. I've heard good stuff about her monster romances. Oh, I hope you like Ensnared. I tried to read it. I had the audiobook. But I have like an extreme like fear of spiders. I don't know if it's an extreme fear. I have an extreme can't handle of spiders. Is that a thing? Jen.
Hi.
I was like, I couldn't because sometimes when my internet freezes, I see the other people freeze.
Yeah. Nope. My other computer decided to do a system update.
Of course. Why not?
Yeah, right. And this is not my best computer, but we'll see. Since we're doing sprints, it should be okay because.
And if something happens, you're good. Too.
I know. It just irritates.
You don't have to do the clicking on the clicking.
Yeah, it just irritates me.
I'm going to try to finish 13 Kings of Halloween. Ooh, filled with so many bingo squares. Oh, really? Oh, wow.
Okay. So, sorry, you were talking about spiders when I came back. I am reading one of the spider books, this one.
Oh, really?
Right. Yep.
The Siemens-Costa one?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How is it?
I haven't read it yet.
Oh, okay.
It's on my TBR. I have no idea.
I'm very interested in that one, even though I hate spiders because, like, I'm like,
okay, but I
love pagan holiday stuff, and it's called Maven Festival.
Right. The thing that I just have to remind is like, there isn't a single one of these creatures that I like. I want to be clear. I don't like any of it. I think it's all gross. But when I read a romance, I open up my mind. And I stand by this, that Ensnared is my favorite monster romance I've ever read. And it's the most beautiful story, one of the most beautiful stories I've ever read. And he doesn't feel like a spider when you read it.
Yeah, and I've heard
he that. He really doesn't.
I've definitely heard that from so many people.
Yeah.
I read a good percentage of it. It was the movements, the description of his movements. I'm a super visual reader. Like I visualize while I do it. I wanted to, and everything, like the writing was such high quality, and I really wanted to love it. I was really sad. I really tried. I really tried, but I have so many other Tiffany Roberts books on my TBR that I really want to get to. I've heard amazing stuff about like their books, and they have so many that are super interesting for me. Yeah. So hopefully I'll find some other ones.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So the strategy for mine, I was going to say what mine was. So yeah, I have hold on, I have it right here. Oh. God, my fucking house is just chaos today. I'm so annoyed with everything. I just came back from my stuff and nothing's what I want it to be. Anyway.
Never.
So my strategy is I technically only need to read 4 to get the bingo. I have 5 on my TBR, 4 gets me the bingo. But then I do have a list of all the novellas that I want to try as well. But I already finished The Orc from the Office. So, like, I already have my cute little, like, cross off over here done.
How'd you like it?
What?
How did you like The Orc from the Office?
It was cute. It's really different. It's really different from other monster stuff. So I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Because I'll be honest too, like as I said, I love trying weird stuff. Like I do. I have read lots of weird stuff and I do. But where
Mhm.
I'm at right now, I don't just want to read monster erotica. I'm not, of course, not judging that. Not one little damn bit am I. But
Mhm.
I'm not looking for it just to be monster erotica. And lately, like a lot of the ones I've tried, like that's all that they're aiming for, which again is okay. But I'm like, make them weird and make them tough to love. Like, don't just have a woman immediately dripping wet for a weird looking creature because that makes no sense. Like, they have to like earn it or something like that. I don't know. That's my personal feel about it. And one of the issues I had kind of like with the Siemna Costa Hollow is I was like, why is she hot for a headless beast that murders people? You make no
Right.
sense, woman. But again, I'm looking for sense where none exists. So that's the
Right.
thing. But um with some that have like really weird creatures, I want to see, does the author take the like lazy way and just have the person be attracted to weird stuff, or do they take the route of like there's a reason why there's an attraction? That's
Right.
something that just interests me a lot. um I think that Lily Mayne does that very well in her monster series, of like the creature starting out so weird, but by the end, you just think they're the most precious thing in the world. Like, I love that stuff.
Mhm.
But anyway, so for tonight, I'm working on, this is the heavy hitter of it, is my Cressley Cole. I'm listening to this one. This one will cover my vampire and ghost. And then the Mabon Feast does the spider. And I have a reverse harem that's been on my, like, it's been on my Kindle for like 2 years. So I'm going to give that one a go. And so, yeah, that's where I'm at with it. So I'm excited. And then, yeah. And then while making my video and from people suggesting stuff I might just see how many different ones that I can hit. But first, I'm just going to hit my thing. As we were saying, I have a lot of arcs I have to get to. So if I get my bingo pretty quick, I might have to move on a little bit. But then I'll maybe fit in little novellas throughout the time too, when I have the big ones done. So anyway, there's my plan. That's what I'm doing.
I'm doing right now I'm reading Court of the Vampire Queen. I have 80 Conqueror. I'm sorry. Slaying the Vamp What? I had that completely wrong. Slaying the Vampire Conqueror. I have 80 pages left. I am late now because this is for my Spelled by Romance book club, and I was supposed to have finished it. And then I'm reading She Came from the Swamp, which is like a sapphic
Ogre, right?
Swampy, huh?
That's an ogre, right?
No, it's a swamp creature.
Oh, okay.
And so that's really cute. This author does like cuter. I really like cute monster romances, but this is like the cover for it, and it's like I don't know if it's a sulky or a swamp. I mean, it's a swamp creature.
That's beautiful.
And I think her family, like they are like professionally off people for a living or something, and they have this swamp, and she goes to stay there. It's where her grandmother's cabin on this swamp in like the Everglades, and they just use this creature to eat up the bodies or something, but it's like really cute. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sure, I like it.
So yeah, I'm reading that. That's like short. It's like 100 pages, and I'm also buddy reading the second book in the Nevermore Bookshop series with Tiff, from Tiff Talks Pages, and I'm halfway through. I think she's about where I'm at. But that one's a why choose at this bookshop. It's like a gothic bookshop, and the love interests are like the Raven from Edgar Allan Poe's poem, Heathcliff from Wuthering Heights, and Moriarty from Sherlock Holmes. But they've been transported to this bookshop. So it's like paranormal, but each book has a different cozy mystery because it's actually a cozy mystery series, but it's why choose.
All right. Right.
It's crazy. So we are reading that together.
Nice.
So
like that.
Love for the Butterfly. You're doing a great job with that.
Oh, thank you, friends.
Got 3 hours left of my self-imposed 24-hour. Oh, nice. Oh, I hope you like Thieves and Monsters. I mean, I buddy read that with April, and I wasn't like it wasn't a favorite, but there were some interesting points for sure. I hope you're liking it. I haven't read a lot of monster romance, so I went the easy board. No strategy. Lady of Grave. I hope you like that.
That'll knock off quite a few from there. So.
Yeah, for sure. What is it? Like there's 4 legs, vampire. I would say like general monster for sure because of that one dude that's like I don't know what he was. And then
well, in the first one, there's a golem and a vampire and
Sphinx.
Yeah, no, that's the third one.
No, the Sphinx is in the first one.
The Sphinx? Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry, I'm thinking of the Griffin. That was my bad. There's a Griffin in the third one, so I was like, wrong one. Yeah,
they're very similar.
And then the invisible guy in the first one.
Invisible Man. So I guess those would both count for like just general monster.
Yeah, but it's also white shoes.
You get the white shoes prompt.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to think of anything else. A lot of prompts for sure.
Yeah.
And then you guys know if you're not doing the hard mode board and there's 2 for each one, like that means if you read that prompt, you get to knock off both of those squares.
Yeah.
So
that's what makes it easier.
Yeah. I just read an arc for Hopeless Now. I'm reading Good Game. Then I have to read Madam. Very nice.
Lizelle's just flying through all of those ones.
Yes.
I have Madam too. That's the one I was talking about. Like, it's going to have to wait. That one doesn't come out till the 12th. So it's going to wait a while.
Shadow Tentacles. That's what it was. Because I read the first 10 pages of that book and she took it off KU. I read it the day it was released last October. She took it off KU due to some, I guess there are basically some readers saying that there was something that was racially insensitive. So she did an immediate rewrite, took it off of KU, and then re-released it, which was awesome, like right thing to do. And so I stopped reading it and I was waiting for the re-release. And then I couldn't get back to it. So that's why I'm waiting until now. Ooh, yay! We're gonna be reading that for Spelled by Romance in October. I'm gonna have Ava on, and April's gonna be my other co-host too. That's gonna be really fun. I've heard that's good. Trying to see how many spots I can hit on easy mode. Reading a vampire book. Nice. Lindsay Stan's Argano book 30 years. Nice. Tentacles. I'm going to be reading Tentacles and Teeth. Are you doing a tentacle book, Jen?
No.
Okay. And then I have some other recs too for Tentacles. If you want a quick one and you haven't read it yet, definitely check out what is it called? The Tentacle Chair. It's on my rec video, something Tentacle Chair, and it's like an alien romance. It's 20 pages long. It's not a romance, it's erotica. But it's a woman's punishment in like on this dystopian alien maybe not dystopian, I don't know, futuristic, I don't know. She's on this alien, not what's it called when it's not a ship, but it's like a space station, right? Yeah, space station. And she's like in trouble and she chooses her punishment and it's the tentacle chair for 24 hours. And you get what happens next.
Yeah.
But it's actually written really well for what it is. Jess, I just read that one earlier, Cupid one. I'd like to read this month. Nice. Working my way through IAD.
Immortals After Dark.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Some monsters have shown up, especially in Demon After Dark. Dreams of Warrior. Nice.
That series has succubus, ghosts, vampires, wolves. It's got it all, man. If you're binging some of that, you're gonna be good.
I want to try that series eventually. After Tentacles and Teeth, I'm gonna start Escape Eldritch Island. Nice. That one I am interested in and terrified of. It's like really long because it's like a choose your own adventure, but it's like a horror erotica with monsters. And you choose like all the different times. Like it's a choose your own adventure. So that's why I DNF last year. There was a lot of spider anatomy description in the first 15%, and I couldn't do it at the time. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, and I totally get it, and I've read all sorts of ones that it's like, no, I wouldn't in real life like that, but like, there was just something. It's something I have this weird irky quirky thing with the leg movements, and that's what freaks me out. And I think it's because I'm such a visual and tactile person, so I don't know. We'll be reading Breath Mints Battle Scars by Onyx and Elm for Witch.
Yeah, that's a fan fiction.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yep. Draco and Hermione.
Oh, nice. Oh, I think I have heard of that before.
Yeah.
I'm in a monster erotica phase. I don't want deep emotional feelings. I want weird, quick, and dirties. So, happily ever April. Why did I call you by your freaking channel name? I'm sorry. But if you guys don't already follow her, go check out her YouTube because she's awesome. But April, if you haven't already read the Tentacle Chair book, go read that one. 50-50, but it's April. It's not like funny. It's not like the grocery book where it's like funny. It's just quick erotica. 50-50 alternate feelings with fucking. Yes. Yes. Love it. Right. I feel it. This is why I'm such a cozy reader. Like, I'm like, it's so funny because I'm like, I like to read monster smut. I like cozies. So I'm like, I love cozy fantasy, and I love.
I mean, I think there's a difference between angst and like deep emotion, I guess. I don't like angsty things all the time, but hey, that's why there's books for every person. I just think that with monster books, it's easy for authors to take the like route of just like, oh, they're attracted to it, so they fucking. I'm like, but why though? I like that question to be asked. Yeah, because once you answer the but why though, then they can just go to town, which to me, like, that's what Lily Mayne does. Lily Mayne spends the time getting you to like, but why though, and then have at it. They're gonna do it. They're gonna go crazy. It's just, I just need that initially to be asked, and not just, I looked at this crazy being and I got wet, which is what a lot of authors do. And I'm like, okay. But why though? Once you answer but why though, then I'm in. Then I'm in for all the crazy stuff. But again, that's not a judgment to anybody at all. Like, because I do the same thing. When I read Ensnared, I was like, I want to see how weird this fucking is going to be. But then it was an 80% slow burn because they were like, we're going to explain to you why though. And that one's funny in my opinion, because he's the one who thinks that like she's an animal. To him, she's an animal. And I'm like, this is a cool twist that the human is the one that he's like, she's like naked and weak and ugly. Like, she's not pretty. Like, you know, I think that's cool. Because he's used to big, strong females that can like rip him in half. And anyway, again, this is so not a judgment. I'm a like, read all the erotic stuff you want. I just am at the phase with monster romance where I don't just want it to be like, he has tentacles and so I'm wet for him. I'm like, I'm not at that place.
It just depends on my mood, you know, because I'll switch off and on. And if it just depends. So like, especially sometimes if I read like an epic fantasy or like a cozy fantasy, afterwards I might just want something like that where it's just like some fun, quick times that I don't want to even think about an explanation. But other times, if I want a romance, but I don't want to have to, like, I don't want something else. Like, I still want to read a romance, but I want a little bit more. Like, then I do want something that puts. So it's like a total mood thing for sure.
Yep.
I just finished reading Ogre My Dead Body. I heard that was very good. Started Arranged Wolf Bride. If I get to tentacles, I'll do tentacles and triathlons. I've heard good things about that. Hey Tori, how are you doing? Tentacles and tea for the prompt cute shifter with a seaside tea shop. I saw that one recently and looked cute. Found by the Lake Monster for tentacles, super tentacly E. If you want light tentacles, awesome.
Found by the Lake Monster.
Yeah, I think that's Lily.
Well, I don't think that one has tentacles. That's the
Lily.
Kraken one that has tentacles. So I was just wondering.
I'm not sure.
Because I read all those. So I was like, that one, I don't think he has tentacles. The first one in that series has tentacles. Because that's the one where he's the Kraken. Stalked by the Kraken, he has tentacles. Found by the lake monster, he's like, I mean, he's not slimy. I don't want to put slimy in anyone's head, but it's cute. He's looking for his mate. It's adorable.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, definitely light on tentacles because I don't know if there's tentacles in that one. I can't recall. But I own that one. It's delicious because it's so cute. He's looking for a mate.
Yes.
That's cute.
I want to read that series.
Mm-hmm. It's adorable.
Coincidentally, I'm reading Lady of Grixgrave Manor. Ultimate Monster Romance. Literally has everything. Yeah, I saw your message. I hope you're liking that one. I read that one. Was it last year? And I totally love the heroine's like attitude and the vibes for sure. Pizza Break, nice. Tentacle Chair, awesome. I hope you enjoy. Like I said, it's just a 20-minute erotica, so don't expect too much, but I thought it was fairly unique for one. Madam is going to have to wait because I just got the arc of Caught Up by Liz Tomford. Oh, okay. Need to find it. Jen, you wrecked a gargoyle romance I was interested in, but now I cannot recall the name. Jen, what was your gargoyle wreck?
So I only wrecked like 2, I think. One of them was Titan.
I love Titan.
Julian Graves, which is a daddy one.
Daddy.
And
Titan is such a good daddy too.
I can't remember the other, but if you go to my Instagram, I have all of the recs were in those posts. So I can't recall it off the top of my head. I guess I also have my Instagram open, but I put all of the gargoyle ones. That was the first page. Let's see, it's right here. The gargoyle romances were Deceived by the Gargoyles by Lillian Lark and Titan by Gillian Graves are the ones I have read. And then there's Carnage by Sandra Neely, Skin by Evita Weiss, and Born of Stone by Missy Jane. Those are all of the gargoyle romances I have. So,
and then I think that I have read Steve Nascosta's How to Marry a Marble Marquis, and that one's fun. It's like a historical, like Pride and Prejudice, or not Pride, like it's kind of like Julia Quinn, kind of like meets.
I have a bunch in that whole series, but I haven't like started any yet.
That one's fun. It's like a teach me kind of romance. But it's very much like don't expect anything too deep out of it. But that was a fun time. And then I've read Katie Roberts' Gargoyle one. That one was not like anything to write home about. Not that I would write home about any of these, but you know what I'm saying. I think I gave that one 3 stars. But I do have a lot more gargoyle romances on my TBR because I have a lot that I really want to read. There's actually a Why Choose by M. Sinclair that I really want to read. No, Devin Sinclair. I get those two mixed up. Devin Sinclair has a Why Choose romance that I want to try out. That's a gargoyles.
Yeah. All right. I'm ready to read now, girl.
Yeah, I'm trying.
They'll all keep. Everyone will keep talking to us about monsters all damn night. We gotta get going, man.
Difference between romance and erotica. Yeah, for sure. His member is a tentacle. Interesting. Okay.
Oh, all right.
Okay. Gotcha. Oh, it was Titan. Awesome. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and set up. Oh my goodness. It's just one of those days. I forgot to do that. Okay, here we go.
Also, if anyone didn't see, because it's been forever, I'm reading Dark Needs at Night's Edge. That's my book. In case anyone is new, popped on.
Let's see. Whoa. Options. There we go. So I'm going to do 30 minutes. If you guys are you guys good with that?
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Just get this set up really quickly. There we go. Okay, we will see everybody back here in 30 minutes.
Okie doke.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, how did everybody do? How did you do, Jen? How's your book going?
Oh, it's good. I love Cressley Cole's books. They're so compelling. Her stories are so good.
Good.
She just sucks you right in.
I read not much, but I read 14 pages, but I was also watching I'm like really behind on YouTube, like watching like my friends' videos, so I'm watching videos that I've been wanting to watch, which is fun because there's so much good fall content right now. But I read 14 pages of she came from the swamp, she comes from the swamp. She came from the swamp, I think it is. Yeah, she came from the swamp. So I guess they're calling her a Kikimora, but I think a Kikimora is like a house spirit. But there's a lot of Slavic folklore in this.
Hmm.
But it's set like in the Everglades, I believe. But I'm liking it. It's very much like like I don't know. There is a genre, a subgenre, and I believe in my brain it's called cozy monster erotica, and I feel like this is that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Cozy monster erotica, and it's sapphic, and so it's I'm liking it.
Yeah.
Nothing. Well, I guess there's been some stuff, but it's only like 100 pages. I'm like 24 pages in.
Yeah.
Let's see how you guys are doing. Given to the Gargoyle was also a fun quickie. I've not heard of that. Have you?
Nope.
I have to look that up. Hey, Crystal, how are you doing?
Hi, big sis. Happy Sunday.
Not home yet. Maggie, you're fine. I'm sorry, that's a long day. 50% done. Okay, awesome. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Oh, April.
Hello. Have work I should be doing. We cannot put down children of fallen gods. Is that the second or third?
It's the second one.
Second one.
Book 2, yep.
I DNF that one, but I know so many people that love that series, and I gave the first book 5 stars.
Yeah.
And
It's a 6-star series for me, so.
Yeah, I'm reading one of her books right now, and I think it's going to be 5 stars too.
Yeah. She makes you work for it though. Like with Children of Fallen Gods, that was a 6-star book, but there was some slog in there. But there's also a mystery that I was like figuring out, and that I couldn't believe that I actually figured out. And that really
curious. I know what you're talking about, and I'm still very curious about it.
Yeah. Because I was like, what the hell is this? And then like what that secret leads into for the last book, I was just like, people aren't writing fantasy books like this one, is what it did for me. Because I think there's just, with anything, this is not a detractor to anyone, but there's always a pattern in books and stories. That's how they go. And that story just went a way I wasn't expecting at all. And I also love Tisana. I would burn down a world for Tisana. So
yeah, and that's the thing is it's a softie enough because I kind of do want to pick it back up, but I'm going to pick it back up when I'm in an epic fantasy mood, not a romance mood.
Do you have the audios for them?
Yeah. Okay. They're on Script, and I have a Script subscription, and it was just that I think I was in a romance mood when I was reading it, but it's not really, at least the second book when you pick it up, doesn't really feel like a romance. So I think that I need to pick it up when I'm in an epic fantasy, because I do read a good amount, not a lot, but I read a good amount of epic fantasy, and so I just switch when I pick it up, basically.
Yeah.
46%. It's gotten cute. April, I know. She's ridiculous. I love her. Finished another erotica short story from 13 Kinks, then swapped to a horror novella called Bad Movie Night. Ooh, I've not heard of that. How are you liking it? I know April's ridiculous. Just joining, we'll be reading Her Soul to Take. Nice. I hope you like it. Is that that's the first one, right?
Correct.
That was a 5-star for me. I love that one.
Yeah. Well, I hope you like the others even better too. I also gave the first book 5 stars, but on retrospect of finishing all of them, I would give it like a 3.5. Like that's how much more I like the other ones. As I read the series for me, because that first one is so much camp and I love camp. And I was like in it. I was like, she's in it for the demon dick. Let's go. I'm here for it. But like, oh, each book just got even better. So I don't take away a 5-star. It's a 5-star book still. But compared to the other ones now, I would give it like a 3.5 because I think the other ones just, especially the third book, I was like, Everly's story just blew my head off. It was so good.
Aww.
I love what she writes. And she makes them very spicy. She does. But the third one I also cried a couple times because it was pretty. There's a lot.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I cry super easily though, so also don't take that as.
Oh, honey, I'm a Cancer.
Yeah. Like also
I'm a Cancer sun and I'm a Pisces moon. So, not to mention, I'm a millennial with ADHD. So, like, I literally cry every day. It's just, it's literally my personality.
Yeah.
67.
Yeah,
huh?
Good Game. Oh, yeah. See, I need to reread Good Game when it comes out because that is the first book I've ever officially beta read for. Like, obviously, I've read a lot of early copies of stuff at this point. But I stayed away from beta reading because I'm like, I don't know if I have good stuff to offer. I'm really just like, I liked it or I didn't like it type of person. But I was lucky enough to beta read Good Game. And there was some things that I honestly was like, I think you should change this and this. I feel horrible telling you that, but I'm a beta reader, so I need to tell you what you have to change. That's why I don't like to beta read, because I don't want to be making story decisions for someone. But with Good Game, there was a couple things where I'm like, I'm interested now to see, like, did she change a couple of things that we talked about, or is it the same? But it was very exciting. I'm not a gamer girl myself, but it was a good story. So
yeah, that's awesome. Just started Awake by Ray Nicholson. Nice. I think I'll actually go back to the Ever King for a bit. Which one is the Ever King? Which one is that? I keep on thinking of like the Never King. Is this the one by LJ Andrews? Let me know. I'm not a fan of the male narrator for the audiobook, so I had to stop working to read it physically. It's so good. I need to go back to finish it. Oh, this is the
Was there Broadbent? Oh,
yeah.
I'm sorry you don't like Max. His voice. Of course you like Max, but
Cap. Yeah.
I loved those. I can't wait to reread those. It's gonna be so good.
Muscles and Monsters audiobook is on Scrub. Yes, I did see that. That whole series, I think, is Bad Movie Night is good so far. Too soon to tell, but it's contemporary paranormal horror about a YouTuber. See, that's why I'm too scared to read that Taylor Adams book about a bad review. He goes after a reviewer for a bad review. That's literally what that book's about, and I'm like, I can't read that. Reading Deal with a Demon. Which Make Games? Deal with a Demon. Which book in the Make Games is that? Am I just? How long has it been? Oh, is that the second series or the third series? Oh, is that the third series? I have only read the first 4 books. Yeah, Cancer. Yes, exactly. 100%. My life is like, honestly, it's hard sometimes, It's just freaking hard. I'm literally the most emotional person you will, and both emotional and sensitive. I'm like ridiculously sensitive. Like literally you could be like, you could put like 2 grains of salt on my food and I will just walk away and start crying. Like it's so bad. Like I'm so sensitive. But I'm aware of it at least. Um, let's see. Everking Andrews Viking Pirate Romantasy. Oh no, I lost that one. Yeah, the Everseas. Is that what you're talking about? The Everseas? That's what it looks like. Um, one last word. Yeah. Yeah, I'm terrified of reading that. Yeah. Oh, okay, the second series. There's gonna be 3, right? Um, okay, do you guys want to do another 30-minute sprint?
Yeah, I can do one more for sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. It's a Sunday night, it's a weeknight, you know?
Yep.
So I'm not here for a long time, but I'm here for a good time. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Um, so we will do another sprint and we will see you guys in 30 minutes. If I can get this up.
Okay, doke.
That kitty's so cute. Oh, goodness. How was your sprint?
It was good. Making some progress. Yeah,
Awesome.
doing good. I'm like a third of the way through. So.
I got nothing read, but uh, that's okay. That's okay. But I'm tomorrow. I'm really excited because I realized that I don't have any big things. I mean, there's a whole lot I could do, but I have no pressing big things. You know what I'm saying tomorrow?
Yeah.
So I think
Yep.
I'm going to be able to make it like a dedicated reading day, which honestly, though, I mean, considering, okay, my dedicated reading days also involve being a stay at home mom of 2 toddlers. So
Right.
that's also like, it's not saying as much, but one of those books I have an audiobook for. So, but yeah, I do think I'm going to have like a really nice, like chill reading day tomorrow. Today literally was pretty exhausting. We, I, I trimmed probably at least 50 azalea bushes.
Oh wow.
Okay. Yeah, our property, that's not all the azaleas on our property. But I trimmed a whole hell of a lot of them though. Especially a lot of the ones down our driveway because our whole driveway is lined with them. And so tomorrow I think is going to be like a chill day. And I think I'm going to get a lot of reading done. And I think my brain is just like
Yeah.
not, you know.
Yeah.
Um
Luckily before my vacation I did pre-film quite a bit. And then I had to film a video today. So I still have some videos to go up. So I don't need to film until Tuesday probably. So yeah.
Me too. High five.
Yeah. So I think tomorrow I'll just be reading away. I'll finish this one tonight because like the audiobook won't take me too long. So I'm gonna take a bath and keep working on this. So I'll probably finish that tonight, and then tomorrow I'll try to get through 1 or 2 of the arcs that I have, and then Tuesday I'll film, and then I signed up to do a reading sprint on Tuesday, so
Oh, cool.
maybe I'll do a couple novellas that day. We'll see.
Yeah, I think I signed up for them. I should be on yours. I can't wait until I can take baths again.
Yeah.
Because our bathtub is broken. Like I shower, but the like the part that like switches it to where you can just plug it instead of, you know what I'm saying? It's broken and we're about to do a remodel, so we're not even bothering fixing it right now.
Sure.
I just can't wait. I want a bath. Baths
Yeah.
are nice.
Baths are great.
They're so nice.
And I have so many candles from the candle company that I rep now too. So taking a bath is very relaxing. I just start a bunch of candles and relax.
I love candles.
Yeah, give me a drink and just relax for a while.
Yeah. Hoping to finish tonight. Kristen, I hope you do well finishing. I went to work in the garden and read a chapter of another sleepy. Which one, April? Demi. Tell me. I need to know. Because I have so many Sleepy Hollow books on my freaking TBR.
Yeah.
There's a bunch coming out this year, but then there's like a lot that have come out in the last couple of years that I hadn't realized. I'm like, oh my gosh, there's all these Sleepy Hollow books. Like,
yeah.
Also, how's your garden doing? Because mine is a disaster. I was supposed to harvest a bunch of my herbs today. Literally, the goal today was, okay, harvest perennial herbs so I can dehydrate them because I like to just get that all done in the fall and have all my herbs through the winter, and I'm good.
Yeah.
Well, and then David was supposed to like mow the garden. Well, instead, my ADHD psycho crazy self ended up deciding, no, we're apparently pruning
azalea bushes.
All of the azaleas. We're pruning the peach tree and we're power washing the back freaking walkway. That's what happened. Wow. It was like 2:00 and I was like, wait, weren't we supposed to do these other things? today. April, I'm right there with you. I'm looking forward to a long weekend. Ooh, nice. Is there a long, or is that just you? Is there a long?
So, like, there must be something because I heard an author say too that they're getting a book out in time for the holiday. But what holiday is the first weekend of October? I'm so confused.
When's Canada's Thanksgiving?
Do
It's
not
in
know.
October, isn't it?
I do not know.
Y'all, is Canada's Thanksgiving next weekend?
Yeah, tell us what the holiday is. Because, yeah, there was an author who said that, and I was like, I don't have any holiday. Like, the third weekend in October, there's like a schools in service day that is like a holiday for a lot of people in my area. But,
Right.
okay, maybe it is. Maybe I'll just look it up.
Quarter of the way through Bad Movie Night. YouTuber, they review horror movies. Ooh, The Ring. Oh, is it? That's called something else now. Oh, okay. It's Indigenous Peoples Day.
Okay. Awesome.
That's what it is.
I love that that's a holiday. Fantastic.
That
Didn't know that.
was not on my calendar because that used to be called Columbus Day. Oh, Monday. You know what? I was only looking. What is wrong with me? We were talking about 3D Awakens. I went and I just only looked at like Saturday and Sunday. There's nothing on Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, but it also, okay, it says October 9th.
This is Monday. But I was looking at Saturday and Sunday only. What is wrong with me? Babe, do you have that day off? You're a federal employee.
Okay. So
Maybe.
it is, yeah. It's that here, and it's Thanksgiving in Canada. So it is a holiday in both, but it isn't one that we would have like had off. Even when I worked in an office, it wouldn't have been one that we had off anyway. But that makes sense. Canadian one.
I'm wondering if David has it off because it's a federal. Is it a federal? He doesn't know either. Okay.
I don't think. I don't know. I guess.
So, but is that so? That's Canada's. I almost said Canadians.
Yeah,
that's Canada.
Canadian Thanksgiving. Yep.
Canadian Thanksgiving. Okay.
Makes sense. I was just confused. So.
On my ex, I'm going to read Company of Fiends. I hope you like it. Nikki mentioned earlier. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Columbus Day, which is now in Indigenous Peoples Day, and Canadian Thanksgiving. Thank you guys. Thank you.
There we go. Crowdsourcing for information.
This one is called Wake the Hollow.
All right.
Wake the. I haven't heard that one. There was a few that I had, but I think I had like 6 on my TBR, but that wasn't one of them. I'm just amazed I was able to find 6. Wake the Hollow. I'm sorry. Wake the Hollow. Is that by Gabby Triana?
Yeah, she said that.
Oh, y'all. Daphne!
It's all right, girl. But I was like, yeah, it's there. Hi, Daphne.
I'm happy to see you, but also bye, because we're going to head out because this is a weeknight and it's a Sunday night and Mama worked her freaking patootie off today. Nice.
Thanks for joining us for Monsters.
Yes, and we have I know there's at least 4 or 5 other sprints that we have coming up. I think that there are sprints on you said you're doing Tuesday.
Yeah, the next one will be mine on Tuesday at 6 p.m. Central, I think is what I did. Yeah, 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern.
And she'll be able to share that too, like on the Discord. If you guys are following like all of the Monster Mash chatty bits on the Discord, Jen, you can share that on there. You don't have to do it right now, just before the sprint.
I'll get it made up soon, and then
obviously make sure to go follow Jen's channel if you don't already, which like I don't know why you wouldn't, because
thanks, girl.
Seriously. Tell us my TBR tomorrow. Ooh, I hope you like it. I've heard amazing things about Radiance. 15 Sleepy Hollow Bugs.
Yeah, there are a lot.
Yeah, Daphne, and I'm looking forward to seeing you, Daphne, on I think it's Wednesday. Daphne's doing sprints.
Sweet.
So, guys, thank you so much for joining us. We will be in the Discord chatting, on Instagram chatting, and I hope you guys are enjoying your monster books. Thank you so much, Jen, for joining me, and we will see you guys all again in a couple days.
Bye.